created to love and to be loved. That's why we're on this earth. It's all about relationships. It wasn't difficult, I think, for the guy I was talking about, Lee Strobel, to come to Jesus in some ways, because it's all about relationships for him too. That's how he lived. That's how he lived his life. He had a father problem. It talks about it in the movie, and it said, you know, all the great atheists, Hume, all the different philosophers, they had father issues. They were abandoned by the father, hurt by their father, and so it makes sense. If you can't get along with your earthly father, why would you believe in a loving heavenly Father? And it was interesting, it was an atheist psychologist that told me this. He says, you know, I can't, because she said, do you know, and she says, did you know all these other atheists that, and she named all these atheists who were popular, had all sorts of great philosophical books out there, and she said, did you know that they had a problem with God too? And did you know that, and she said it's called a father wound. Because you have a father wound. And she said, I imagine that your relationship with your father, you felt distant. You felt this, you felt this, and you felt this, and she just named it all off. It was like, he didn't know what to do. He just sort of walked away. And a great passage in this movie that his wife kept praying was, God says that I will give you a new heart and a new spirit. And I will take that stony heart that you have and give you a heart of flesh and cause you to walk in my way. She kept praying for herself first about the stony heart, and then for her husband. God, give Lee, take away that stony heart. That's a great prayer. The stony heart. We're made for relationships. And oftentimes at the beginning of our life, how we carry out relationships are solidified in some way in many of us by the early relationships that we have with our parents from early on. And psychologists will say that by age 8, the personality that you have is 85% developed by age 8. Our worldview is pretty much determined. Another statistic many years ago that I came across was around 95% of people who come to Christ before age 18. Because it's very difficult, because we're set in our ways after age 18. We've got our worldview, our understanding of life set. So how we minister to our kids, how we reach out to children is huge. Relationships. It's all about relationships. That's what the New Testament is about. We talked about these different things. We talked about some of the negative things that really hinder relationships. Resentment, anger, bitterness, hatred, a backlog of unforgiveness hinders us. We can't even hear each other because we got these judgments. Power struggles. After the honeymoon is over in any relationship, every relationship has honeymoon. We especially say that about marriage, but the first time you meet somebody, everything's great. finally, after a while, you get through the preliminaries. And you get to real living. So how do you make decisions? How do you guys talk it out? Yeah, how do you work it out? Man, you gotta have some character to get humble, to consider the other people's interests better than your own. That's what Philippians chapter 2. The end of chapter 1 going into chapter 2. Do not consider your own interests, but consider the interests of others more than your own. Wow. Listen, lying, we know that's not going to, that just hinders trust, hinders any real connections. Choosing to be real and authentic. Some of us, we've been performers all our life, and we're hiding. It's hard for us to be emotionally honest. I have difficulty at times being that. And I think some of my difficulty is that I have to go on. If you're in leadership, you got to go on, don't you? What are you going to do? Just mull around in the dirt? If you're a leader, you can't mull around in the dirt. You got to go on. So what I do is I don't, sometimes I'm not honest with my emotions. I don't like that about me. I think if I just, there's not a whole lot of people that really want me to be authentic and real around them, I don't think. When I start going there, the people don't like me. But I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but people don't like me when I'm that way sometimes. And so it's easy to get into performance mode. I understand all this. But the only thing that we have to really offer anybody is who we are really. Some people really can't be who they really are in their house. And now, what I'm talking about being who you are is not, well, I'm just angry and so I'm going to be who I am. Well, no, that's not the authentic you. That's who you become and who you react to. What does it really mean to be real, the real you? Many of us don't even know who we are. So how can we really be authentic? Or you've forgotten who you are. And so we think all sorts of thoughts. But to become real, I think the first step to become real is just to get humble again. Just say, you know what, maybe I don't know. I don't know what the answers are. Sometimes that's the best thing to say. And you know what, you're right, I do have a problem. But I know the way you're talking about the problem is not good either. I think you're afraid, and so you push me. Can you be real with me too? Choosing to be real. Those who are willing to see reality as it is and change that reality. Begin to live life beyond one defined by regret and remorse. That's hard. To be honest with ourselves. That's to admit. Being loving, the only way to keep loving and to keep giving is to pour out a heart that is full of love. Being loving. That's what we're going to talk about today. What do our relationships need? It needs for us to be loving. That's what we need. But if I'm going to be real, how can I be loving? Reality. We're all full of something. Turn to your neighbor and say, you're full of it. You're full of it. We're all full of something. We're all full of something.
What is it?
And if it's not love, what's coming out is the question. We're all full of something. So in order for us to really have great relationships, we need to be full of love. Because we all give out of what we're full of. If we're full of anger, that's what we're going to give out of. If we're full of doubts, that's what's going to come out of our mouth. If we're filled with questions, that's what's going to come out of our mouth. If we're filled with kindness, that's what's going to come out of our life. So the question is, when you get bumped, what comes out of your cup? All of us get bumped in life. What you're full of comes out. Isn't that right? Not when everything's fine. Because, if you take a full cup, I'm sure they do it around here, you don't do it to the very brim, do you? No, because if you have a full cup, it doesn't take much, does it? But you know what? You can take a full cup, and if you're really careful, if nothing gets in your way, if no event happens, you can take that full cup and move it across the room. But that's not how life is. Things get on our way. Things bump us. Life happens. The phone rings. The bills come. Something breaks down. We wake up and we got a pain. Whatever it is. Somebody else. You're starting to yell at us. You're screaming. They don't come through. Something happens. When you get bumped, what comes out of you? That's what you're full of. When Jesus got bumped, what came out of him? Love. 100% love and 100% truth at the same time is flowed out of him. That's why we worship him. Because he's like no one else. Like that song. It's like nothing in life that I've ever known. You love me.